Camila Cabello has been pretty extra these days, or to be more precise, after going public about her relationship with Shawn Mendes. Now listen, I love to believe that true love exists, but when it comes to these two, there is just something about them that is too fake. Love is supposed to bring out the best in you, but it seems like in Camila's case, it brings out nothing but flops. If you want to know what I'm talking about, watch this video till the end. Oh, and by the way, before going any further, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to know about our bomb content. Let's see what's going on with Camila. When Camila decided that she was going to leave Fifth Harmony and become a solo artist, the whole fandom was shocked, but they were very supportive. Everyone was rooting for her. Soon after that, she released Havana and proved that leaving her girl group was the right choice for her. Everything was going smoothly and successfully until something, or better say someone, happened: Shawn Mendes. So these two have had quite an interesting history together. Their first collab together was I Know What You Did Last Summer, which was back when she was still part of Fifth Harmony. There were rumors here and there that Shawn had fallen in love with Camila, and he had even written some songs of his about her, namely When You're Ready. Apparently back then, she was not ready, so even when Shawn suggested that they record Señorita together, she didn't agree. Or maybe that was because she was dating someone else. Anyway, it took Shawn 10 months of convincing to record this track with her. And right when they did, the two were already all over each other in no time. The song with the steamy music video became a huge success, topped many charts for many consecutive weeks, and became the most streamed song of the year. Now, you might be thinking, what curse is he talking about? If anything, he has given her even more success. But hold your horses, the best part is yet to come. Here is when the problem started. Señorita's release and huge success was almost around the same time as Camila's new album, Romance, so it literally overshadowed everything. Let me explain. So, Señorita was released on the 21st of June, and soon after, Camila's team decided that they wanted to release not one, but two singles. Not many artists use this double lead singles method because 99% of the time, it fails. Even though Liar was released on September 4th and Shameless on September 5th, people just didn't have enough time with each single. This is what happens when you give people too many songs to digest. So, as a result, both songs became flops, and respectively, they landed on number 52 and number 60 on the Billboard Hot 100. Like these flops were not enough, another double lead single release happened with her songs Cry For Me on the 4th of October and Easy on the 11th. Quality-wise, these two singles were much better than the previous two, but they also failed on the charts. However, the single dropping game didn't stop there. On November 15th, Camila released Living Proof, and can you guess what happened? Yep, another flop. 6 singles were released and none of them made it to the top of the charts. Wait, 6? I count 5 here. Maybe there was another one that I'm not talking about. But anyhow, not the point. A bunch of singles were released and none of them made it to the top of the charts. And this was not all. Even before the release of her album, Camila was accused of plagiarism. Apparently, her merch and aesthetic were exact copies of Halsey's Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. And even Halsey's visual designer, Garrett Hilliker, addressed it, saying Camila Cabello's designer, Amber Park, was stealing from him. She was also called out for ripping off Marina's Karma with her track Liar. Oh, and of course, things can still get much worse. Some old posts of Camila started resurfacing. But why? Because she had called her former girl group member Normani the N-word. Well, this was not the only thing because she had posted many ignorant racist Tumblr posts and they were just as bad. But the thing about Normani was the deal breaker for me. That poor girl has finally been given the attention she deserves, and we all saw how powerful she was when her single Motivation was released, or when she sang Dancing with a Stranger with Sam Smith. In a recent interview, Normani talked about how hard things were for her when she was in Fifth Harmony, and how she felt like she was the least liked member. Considering how much hate she received when she described Camila as quirky and cute, this was just too much. How dare this little kid Camila call our beautiful Normani by a racial slur? With all this mess, her whole album got leaked 2 weeks before the scheduled date, and once the album was finally officially out, it was discounted at $5.99, which is way less than the price of a normal album, only to push to get to the top spot on the Billboard 200. But of course, that didn't happen. It only debuted at number 3 on the Billboard. But this was not the end of the curse. Camila's romance tour is set to kick off on May 26, 2020, but she's already having trouble selling tickets. You see all of that? Now, it doesn't really feel like she's getting the best of both worlds, don't you agree? Some people say her relationship with Shawn Mendes is also fake. Like, they did it only as a publicity stunt to make their track Señorita sell. So maybe there is really something behind all these flops. Because after their collaboration, she hasn't been able to top any charts. Maybe she is actually cursed, whether by Shawn or by Shawn's fans, because this quote-unquote love has brought Camila nothing but failure. What do you guys think? Do you also believe that Camila's career is cursed? That her career is ending very soon? Are you also one of those people who thinks her relationship with Shawn is fake? Let's talk about all of that in the comments, and remember to like, share, and become a part of our Curiosips family by subscribing to our channel. Until next time.